What is up, everybody? I am trying to figure out. Cool. How's everybody doing this wonderful morning? I am using a new software to stream to multiple things at the same time. So we will see how this works. Happy New Year, everyone. It's been a while. I've had a beautiful start to the new year. Getting a lot of things in order, a lot of things organized, and yeah, it's beautiful. It's beautiful to see where this year takes us. I think it's going to be a crazy year for the global community. And it's really, the great awakening, and it's just a beautiful thing happening, and people are waking up, and I'm seeing it in my day-to-day life, and it's just so empowering and awesome to be on Earth at this beautiful time. So, yeah. Divine Creator, I just ask that you flow in my life and make me a channel of peace, love, happiness, understanding, truth. And I just want to thank you for my beautiful children and beautiful family and friends that gather around in celebration. And all these new cool streaming platforms. I can do multiple things. I'm learning so much. And I'm just thankful for this cold, crisp air and these beautiful new opportunities, and bless them, change me. So yeah. The new year, guys. What the fuck, right? It's already the 8th, man. Time fucking flies. It's so crazy. I'm gonna do the daily stoic today. Seeing our addictions. And feel free, guys, to comment. I think so. I'm running on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube. So we'll see how this works out. I don't know what I'm doing, but we learn as we go. But the daily stoic. Seeing our addictions. We must give up many things to which we are addicted, considering them to be good. Otherwise, courage will vanish, which should continuously test itself. Greatness of soul will be lost, which can stand out unless it disdains at petty what the mob regards as most desirable. Yeah. Seneca Moral Letters. What we consider to be harmless indulgences can easily become full-blown addictions. We start with coffee in the morning, and soon enough we can't start the day without it. We check our email because it's part of our job. Soon enough we will feel the phantom buzz of our phone in our pocket every few seconds. Soon enough these harmless habits are running our lives. The little compulsions and drives we have not only chip away at our freedom and sovereignty, they cloud our clarity. We think we're in control, but are we really? As one addict puts it, addiction is when we lost the freedom to abstain. Let us reclaim that freedom. What addiction is for you can vary. Soda, drugs, complaining, gossip, the internet, biting your nails. But you must reclaim the ability to abstain because within it is your clarity and self-control. Well, that's some real ass shit, especially in my life, because addictions or compulsive issues, escapism, right? Yes, there's I think we operate out, humans are creatures of pattern, right? And like I said, you start the morning with a cup of coffee. Before you know it, that's what your morning consists of every day. And that's one of my current habitual patterns is waking up and drinking coffee. Chemical use in my life has been high, I should say, and more in the past than now. But I operated my whole life out of feeling better, continuing to find altered states of consciousness because I wanted to escape, right? And yes, like my phone, I'm addicted to social media. I'm addicted to nicotine. I am caffeine. I indulge in kratom a little too much, I think. But it's the power to abstain, right? Like whenever I want to stop doing something, is there a battle going on in my head, right? Am I like, I should put this down for a while? And most things I do nowadays, cool. I want to take a tolerance break, they call it, or I just don't want to do this anymore. And most of the time nowadays, it is cool. I put it down. I might have the thoughts telling me to go get the shit, but I don't do it. I am in control. And then there's other things I could talk about, like social media or coffee, where it's like I don't even want to, like I don't even think it's a problem, right? Um, until I'm wasting my day around mindlessly fucking scrolling, right? And then I'm like, oh man, but do I like I had to download an app where it limits my screen time, right? Because I was not in full self control enough yet to put it down, walk away, go accomplish the task I want to accomplish. First off, I think it's really important all apps, social media, that shit, unless you work with your email, shit like that, to shut off the notifications first off, Like I don't shut off the notifications on my text message or calls unless I'm really active in doing something. Like those are on most of the time because you never know. I have children, someone needs to reach out, like school calls, daycare calls, right? I feel like I need to hear that, right? But the other shit that's not important, I will set a time aside that I want to set to explore the notifications of whatever, you know. And so it's like, women, sex, pornography, there's all these different kinds of things that one can get wrapped up in. Gambling, food addiction. Like like anything can be an addiction, really. Anything. And it's escaping. Why am I escaping? Why am I not building a better future for myself? Why would I rather indulge in, TV, you know, Netflix, all these streaming services, all these things, like video games, there's so many things that I can escape. And having a good time doing something is not wrong. I'm not saying that. Watching a movie with your kids, with your lover, whatever, by yourself. There's a show you really like. I listen to a lot of podcasts, like books, right? Like anything can be used as an escapism. And it's like, I like to ask myself, how satisfied am I in doing whatever I'm doing? And if I'm doing something out of habitual pattern and I'm not getting no satisfaction or joy out of it, then I think that's when I have to identify there's some issue behind it, right? Um, but yeah, there's so much cool, awesome things we get to explore in this world. And I'm a proponent of like, if it calls to you, go try it, right? Like no matter what it is, whether it be, a drug that's illegal or some taboo, you know, um, sex dungeon or the books they tell you not to read or what, it doesn't matter, something like everyone's doing. Like if you want to try it, go try it. But if it fucking grips you and rips you out from your normal day-to-day life and becomes this obsessive, not satisfying thing you do, then you got to look at it. And I also think like there's certain people, like I say, humans are creatures of habit, right? We do things pretty regularly throughout the day, but that's not. I don't know if that's like right? Like going off on adventures and finding new things and exploring new things all the time is also awesome. You know, it's about, like I said, it's about how satisfied am I, right? How satisfied am I in doing what I'm doing on a daily basis? Um, Cool. I think that's all I have for you, lovely folks. And I hope you guys have a blessed day. And I'm just learning this stream, sir. So I got some comments. God is in control, Carol. Yes, absolutely. See, that's an interesting thing too, right? Like, is it grand design? Like, I believe we create our own reality for sure, 100%. 100%. And God is in control, right? But I feel like there's these lines we follow. I think I've explained this before. Like there's this path that God has me on, and this is me. But I also get to explore all this as this path goes. Like I can stay right on the path and go, phew, but I also can go on these side quests, and hit whatever. But I'm kind of in a direction, a general direction, but I get the opportunity to explore and create my reality through that direction. Good morning, Jill. I love you too. Um, yeah, great stuff. I love the Daily Stoic, and there's been some readings I disagree with, but it's always like this is another thing I think I've talked about before in my videos, but it's something that I've been talking about more and more, right? Everyone has these rooted belief systems, right? And so, maybe I hear something in this Daily Stoic or someone, I'll just use that for an example, okay? And I don't think it's right. I don't agree with it, right? So my belief system is being challenged. And I think that is a wonderful thing every human should do is challenge their belief system, right? Because either there's one of two things that can happen, right? Um, it reinforces the belief system I have and makes my roots stronger, and which is a beautiful thing. Or the scary other aspect is that my belief system was faulty and it uproots my original belief system, right? Which can be terrifying. And that's why I tell people don't get so attached to what you believe, because a belief is a thought you just keep thinking. So if I'm reading something and it challenges my belief system, I get a little triggered, like, oh fuck, and I have to think about it. And if it uproots my belief system, nowadays I actually give thanks, right? Because obviously my belief system prior was serving me for a time, but it no longer is, because I've come into new information that allows me to reprogram a belief system into a more empowering and truthful belief system for myself, right? Fuck yeah, guys. I love you so much. Have a blessed day, and you know, yeah, enjoy yourself. Live fast. Go try something new. Break these patterns. Break these habitual patterns that we're stuck in. And don't forget, denial is a real thing. I don't know what I'm in denial about, but I know I am in denial about something. And that's a good thing to keep in the back of your mind, too. I like to think I'm right a lot. I like to think I know what's going on. But there's always that little, you got to remain teachable, Fuck yeah, guys. I love you so much.